everyone, it's Heather Sparkles and welcome to another episode of Toy Makeovers. Before I start the video, I wanted to let you guys know that this video is done in collaboration with a really awesome toy channel called Me Vintage Toys. Her videos are so well done and so informative and helpful, and she has an incredible collection of toys like Polly Pocket, My Little Pony, and so much more. So if you want to learn more about some of these old toys, definitely go check out her channel. She is going to be doing a video on how to take inventory of your collection. It's going to be sort of a DIY video. I cannot wait to see it. So once again, go subscribe to Me Vintage Toys. The link will be in the description and at the end of this video. So anyways, let's get started. So we are going to be giving a much needed bath to this adorable baby Keypers pony. I purchased this little girl from a vendor at the flea market I try not to do business with anymore. Not really gonna get too much into why, but I could not leave her there. I had to save her. So I actually bought her like over a year ago and I lost her. I had no idea where I put the bag, and I was going through some bins the other night and I finally found her, which made me so relieved because I felt so bad that she was like lost in my house. So here is how she looks before, and now I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to clean her up. Ew, look at all that dirt and grime. It's just so bad, but we're going to be taking care of that right now with some Dawn's Simply Clean soap and a magic eraser. So I went ahead and I soaked this girl in some warm soapy water for a few minutes just to kind of help to loosen up the dirt, so when we get to the magical part of removing it, it would be a little bit easier. So now I'm going to use the magic eraser, and you're going to see why it got that name. So I wet it just to make it a little bit easier, and look at all of that just after one pass. Ew, so gross. So while you guys watch me clean her, I wanted to let you guys know a little bit of the history of Keypers. So Keypers are toys in the shape of animals that were designed with opening compartments for children to store small items in. They were made in the 80s by Tonka Corp. The Keypers characters depict animals including a snail, ladybug, and turtle, along with a swan, ponies, and so many other cute ones. And they have small compartments which are intended for children to hide things in. The large adult Keypers have special keys so you can lock and unlock the compartments. They are located on them. The small baby Keypers have a slit in their back so you can squeeze open and hide things in. The Keypers also have small finders for friends. The finders help the Keypers find lost items. My first ever Keypers was actually the little snail, and I wish I had included it in this video. I never found one of the really amazing big Keypers, so hopefully I'll be able to find one of those someday, because Keypers is one of those toy lines that like I've just always loved, but like I don't have anything from. So whenever I saw this girl sitting in the land of junk at the flea market, I just had to save her, even though it kind of cost me a little bit more than it should have. Basically, the lady has piles and piles and piles of old toys that she pulled out of the garbage, and instead of charging usual flea market prices, she wants like a huge amount of money for really dirty old broken toys. I bought a fakey My Little Pony from her one time, and she wanted like $10 for it. A dirty small little fakey pony that was probably worth like 50 cents. I think I talked her down to like $3, but she was like screaming at me about it. So that was pretty much the last time I ever bought from her. So anyways, after scrubbing down this girl, I decided to give her an extra good lathering of soap just to really kill any germs and get all of that grime off of her, because as you saw, it was pretty bad. And then I gave her a nice cleansing with some water, and now it's time to tame that hair. So as always, I am using the Aussie Miraculously Smooth conditioner, but feel free to use any human conditioner that you have lying around. So I am just going to really work that conditioner into the pony's hair, and you really don't want to go too super heavy because you want to make sure you can rinse it out so the pony's hair is not going to be really oily and greasy. So I let that sit for about 30 minutes while I got caught up on some YouTube videos. Yay for bored head boop. Now I am going to be brushing out the hair that has been sitting for a while with the conditioner in it. So I just went ahead and used a pony brush because I could not find a comb. So basically what you need to do with hair like this is you have to hold it near the top, and you basically want to work from the ends up. So start at the ends and carefully work out all those little knots. It takes a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it. So as you can see, I kind of started too high there for a second, so I had to go back and really work at the end of the knot. This is going to guarantee you the least amount of hair loss, and it'll honestly turn out so great in the end, and it's much better than ripping at the hair. So now it's time to rinse out the conditioner. Make sure you really rinse that conditioner out so her hair isn't going to be oily. In my last toy makeover video, I forgot to tell you guys to rinse out the conditioner, so I really hope there's no ponies sitting out there with conditioner still on their hair. Also, I decided not to curl her hair because it seemed like her natural curl was already really nice. So I just wanted to kind of let it dry and see what I had to work with. But if you really wanted to, you could totally do straw curls or curlers on a toy like this, and it would definitely give those curls a lot of definition. But I kind of liked what she was working with. Another thing I wanted to say is that I untangled the ribbons that were coming out of her body, and it appears that those ribbons could be braided through her hair, so that's a look I might do for her in the future. So anyways, once she's all rinsed off, you want to let her air dry someplace overnight. I let her dry on a wire rack that I had in my bathroom, and it worked out perfectly, so the air could really get inside of her, so she's not going to end up all stinky. So here's how she looked before, and here's how she looks after. I'm sure that some of you guys are anxious for me to do a more challenging toy makeover video, but I am relieved that all she really needed was a really good bath and that she was just covered in dirt. I knew there was a precious baby pony hiding underneath all of that grime, and I'm so glad I rescued her from that flea market. It was so worth it. She looks amazing, and I cannot wait to put her on display in my collection. Speaking of, if you guys want to see more of my collection or just follow me in my daily life, please follow my Instagram at HeatherSparklesYT. I post all kinds of stuff on there, and that's where I really talk to you guys and try to interact with you. So go follow if you are not already. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Me Vintage Toys. She's also on Instagram. Her channel is awesome, guys, and I know that if you enjoyed these kinds of videos, you're going to absolutely love her channel, so please go check her out. There's going to be a link at the end of this video. Anyways, let me know what you think of the makeover, and if you love this series, please let me know, and I will keep on making the videos. So yeah, that's it. I love you all so much. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!